Welcome back to Ice Climbers Mushroom Kingdom Start 2024 Episode 2. We're not doing that. We will never again see episode something of 2024 because that's stupid. How are you all doing today? For me, I have to go to work in about an hour, but I really needed to get videos uploaded, or get videos recorded, I should say, for next week. If I don't do it now, I mean, I guess I could do it tomorrow or Sunday. I don't want to do it those days. I just want to get it done, you know? Get this concern out of the way so that we don't go another week without normal uploads. So, anyways, we're playing Ice Climbers. We're playing Adventure Mode. We're in easy this time and not very easy, so that, you know, this isn't like extremely easy, so that this isn't like absurdly easy, instead just overwhelmingly easy. Isn't that right, Jody Summer? I can see your low resolution, tiny flat texture of the trophy. Stale moves, you betcha. Face planter, you know it. Immortal? I doubt it. Isn't that right, Mario and Peach? So much hammer. Guess this really is... Nope. I'm not gonna do that. That's a stupid joke. It's stupid. Hammer time. I'm so sorry. Folks, if you're new here, I'm so sorry. If you're old here, I mean, you know, I'm just stupid. This is not a quality channel. This is just some guy playing video games. I mean, there's not much to it. I'm just another guy playing video games on YouTube. But if you're here, that's cool. I appreciate you. Thank you for humoring this outdated throwback of a YouTube concept by an outdated throwback of a human being. Appreciate you. It's insane to me that anybody watches this channel, actually. Like any view I get, especially for like a video like this, for like the short like snapshot videos, yeah, sure, whatever. That's pretty universal. It's gameplay clips of usually current games. I'm not surprised that like Tears of the Kingdom videos are getting over 1,000 views. That's obvious to me. But how many videos are there of someone playing Adventure Mode in Melee? Probably thousands. Right? So, if you're here watching this one, well dang. Thanks for coming. Hope you stick around. And if you don't, that's okay too. Because the fact that you're here at all is wild to me. This is the contemplative session of Ramble Gaming. I'm not talking about the game at all. I'm not really talking about anything about Melee. I'm not talking about Ice Climbers and their mediocre game. Their one mediocre game. Happened 30 years ago. Never got a sequel of any sort. And is only remembered because these characters are in Smash Bros. I'm not talking about Samus or how cool Metroid is, or how maybe we'll get Metroid Prime 4 this year, but who knows? Maybe not. I'm talking about this channel. Which is probably a little egotistical, but whatever. It's what I'm, like, I don't know. It's at the start of a year. This channel's anniversary. Channel started at the end of 2015, so like, it's like a double whammy, right? It's both the new year, on like a time, perspective. So like, it already like, I'm already like prone to like contemplating things at like the start of a new year, because that's what everybody does, right? Year in review. Think about what we're gonna do different, or it's the same, or want to do this year, the next year. But yeah, so you have that, and then you also have the fact that we started on December 25th, 2015. So every year, just a week before the new year, is the milestone, you know? Technically, this channel was first created a few months before the first upload, but I created the channel in advance before we actually had the recording equipment. It was actually kind of a spur-of-the-moment decision. I mean, like, we had talked about making a YouTube channel, but it wasn't really in the cards until we had jobs, Raffy, Dylan, and I. So, on the day Mario Maker 1 came out, in 2015, September 11th, 2015, to be exact, while Dylan was playing a difficult level, I think, we put the plan into motion. You know, we had just graduated high school. I think two of us had jobs at that point. I don't think I had quite started working yet. At that point, I think Raffy and Dylan, I believe, had. Anyways, so we brainstormed names. We eventually came to Ramble Gaming. And so we made the channel. Everything specific to the channel came later. We didn't actually have a logo or like channel branding until I think a couple months even after Ramble Gaming started. If I remember right, our like first profile picture was like, what was it? I don't even know. It might have been like that, like Jesus is the bread, like almighty loaf. I know that was the icon for a little while there. I don't know. I guess I never like chronicled how the channel specifically started in terms of like branding. I know the original intention was not to have our fairly cheap looking channel branding be like permanent, but it was. I want to recreate it, but I have no graphic design knowledge. And just having it be like a font text seems boring. So, I don't know. I'm working on rebranding a bit for the new year. I meant to have it set up by now, but soon. Maybe by the time you're watching it. Definitely within this month. I already have some ideas. But it's a work in progress. I don't know how much that really matters. I don't know if anyone clicks or doesn't click based on, like, the channel logo. You know? I don't know. Maybe. I think our thumbnails are pretty nice. I like the thumbnails. I've gone through several iterations of how they look, and I kind of like where they are now. Kind of emphasizing more of the game than the channel name. Because, like, ultimately this is a video of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah, it's a video of Ramble Gaming. But if everything's branded as like, oh, this is a Ramble Gaming. I mean, if there isn't really a channel branding to begin with, like if like people don't know this channel, very few of our viewers are actually like subscribed or repeat viewers. Or Alright, I think we're gonna lose Nana. I think she's gonna, yeah, she's gonna kill herself here. I don't know. Like with the Melee thumbnails, I don't think the channel name's in the thumbnail at all anymore. I think we have graduated to just the game name, the episode number, and like artwork. Well, artwork for most games. For this one, I use like renders of like trophies, usually. Some official artwork when I don't have the trophy render available. Yeah. Every game's different. For Fallout, I issue like character art for just like gameplay. For like scenery, like photos that I get online for like different locations. For Carmen Sandiego, it would be kind of difficult to have unique thumbnails for everything, considering there's like no official artwork for that game. I mean, it's not like a major release, you know? It was an edutainment computer game from '96. So I just have it be the box art for every video. And then like for some of our older series like Fire Emblem, Sacred Stones, or Pokemon Leaf Green, or basically everything else, I do like different artwork based on like roughly what's going on in that video. Like in Fire Emblem, I made sure to do different artwork for every video. There might have been a couple times where I did the same artwork by mistake, but for Pokemon Leaf Green, we barely had thumbnails. I don't know why I pointed to that one. Most of that series was done before thumbnails. Anyways, this is such a self-indulgent video. Just talking about Ramble Gaming. I'm adding no interesting context to Super Smash Bros. Melee. I guess the channel, I don't know. If you're interested in channel lore, then that's cool. That's weird. I mean, you're getting it right now. So yeah. That's about all I have to say on that regard, so maybe we can actually start talking about the game. Ice Climbers are... We actually have talked about the Ice Climbers a bit. How I don't like that game that much. I mean, it's kind of whatever. It's not the worst NES game, it's far from it, but... It's also... not one I think I've ever gone out of my way to play. Unless I'm, like, making a point of playing... like all the NES games, or like a bunch of different NES games. Like I've never been in a mood where I want to play Ice Climber, and so I'm gonna go play Ice Climber. The last time I played it was for this series. Other than that, most of the times I've actually played it would have been in like a context where it was like put in front of me. Whether it be like Brawl and I think Smash 4's Masterpieces, where the game would have been included, I think in both. Or say one of my Amiibo gave the game an Amiibo tab. Heck, maybe even like NES Remix, but I don't know if I ever played it in NES Remix. Ah, sorry. It's a big tragedy. It's a really sad tragedy that we never got an SNES remix. That would have been so cool. If you don't remember, guys, the NES remixes were a couple of games on the Wii U and 3DS. It was like... you were like given like tasks, basically, in like different NES games. And occasionally you would get ones where they like remixed how the game like plays, basically. It was pretty cool. Lots of like fun little challenges. There were two of them. I have them both packaged together. Maybe we'll play it sometime. I don't know. It's a game I figured we'd play with like Raffy and Dylan, but considering how selective I think we're gonna have to be on what games I still play with Raffy and Dylan, considering how rarely we're going to be able to record all together. Maybe that'll just be something I do alone. Maybe. I guess we'll see. I always have a bit of a choice paralysis when it comes to selecting games for Ramble Gaming. I have hundreds of games. Too many games. So many more games than we could ever hope to play on this channel. We've already played probably 80 games on this channel, though. If you count all the classics. Anyways. So. We're just gonna end it looking at the pictures we have. So there's young Link drinking. And there's Luigi being all cute. I think that's actually all the room we had for screenshots. GameCube memory cards were not big. So, yeah. This is snapshots mode, I guess. You can view and enlarge the photos. You can move them around. Ooh, let's move them down. Ooh, D? We can copy photos, erase them, or switch slots. We don't have a second memory card. You know what? Actually, let's put in my own memory card. We're playing on like a secondary memory card I have. I thought I did, but okay. Oh, there's none on there anyway. Well, that's anticlimactic. So, on that note, I will see you guys later. Bye.